Hey friends, we're back after a long time. It's gotta be over a year since I've streamed, but we're trying it again. We're doing some stuff with it, so why not jump right in? So we're gonna attempt run numero uno on a Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke. Frankly, I hate Nuzlockes, but we're gonna give it a shot. And it's part of a new effort I'm trying. We'll see if it runs out or not, but let's see where we go. Let's start up Pokemon Fire Red. We are here right away. Let's play and let's go. Alrighty. Opening junk, but did you know it's the world of Pokemon? And through adventure, we hope that you will interact with all sorts of people and achieve personal growth. That is our biggest objective. That's great to know. But we're here, we're ready to roll, we're ready to go, and Professor Oak is already telling us what we have to do as I hurriedly try to get things done and get ready to go. So let's roll on what we're doing here. Alright, World of Pokemon. His name is Oak. Alrighty, as far as his Pokemon is a profession, good to know, mofo. And I'm going to be swearing probably the entire time if I'm actually doing this properly. We'll play as a boy today, just for funsies. I don't know why, but that's where we're going to do it. We shall be Evan today. Because you know what? If I'm going to fail, I may as well fail as myself. Always be yourself if you're going to try to succeed or fail. Always be yourself. Let's go here with this. Now, my rival. If you are a fan of the channel or a fan of the stream from a long time ago, you may have seen some cameo appearances by my boy Angelo, one of my best friends, so that is why he is my eternal rival, and that is why Angie is my rival here, ready to go. So let's have a heck of a lot of fun. Rolling! Angie is my eternal rival. Alrighty. My Pokemon Legend's about to go underway. As I quickly log into my jank system here of doing chats and other stuff. Oh my gosh, the security. I should probably turn off the Skyrim music too if I'm doing this, but oh well. Here we are. Let's go. Let's roll. Let's do some stuff here and play some Fire Red. Oh my god. Already I miss a copy. I'm playing a true Fire Red copy. I'm not done any life changes or anything like that. This is straight up just, as the kids like to say, raw dogging it in traditional Fire Red in a ROM. So we're going to have some fun trying to do this. But let's see where we're going from here. Oh my god. Yeah, my god. Yeah, my god. Alrighty. Thankfully, Oak's already brought us in. He's going to give us a Pokemon. And also, what's lovely is that a Nuzlocke truly doesn't start until you get a Pokeball, which is lovely because I always get tempted with my Bulbasaur. And yes, I'll be choosing Bulbasaur. I'm not going to try to pretend otherwise. It's not even the science of the Nuzlocke where everyone's just like, oh, you know, Bulbasaur's the obvious choice. That is the obvious choice, as the first two gyms are the rock and water type. But that really doesn't have anything to do with this one. I just prefer Bulbasaur. And what are we going to name Bulbasaur here? We're going to name Bulbasaur... Oh my gosh, I always try to do a little theme of some kind. Let's do food and spices of some kind. So, this is Basil the Bulbasaur. And Basil, we got to do stuff. If we were in Britain, it'd be Basil. But here we are with the Basil going through, having a heck of a lot of fun. And, yeah, let's let's see how it goes with this. Yep, let's do this fight. Let's get out of here. I will say it's not going to be the longest stream of all time on this one, but it's fine. Alright, Angie, you son of a gun. You son of a gun. Let's be honest. Angie the virtual Angie, where I can just, beat up on my friend, or he can beat up on me in a virtual world where he's actually not playing, well, then I'll call Angie a little bitch. But when it's just that way, that's how it's gonna go. Alright, already nice chunk of damage here as we just spam a crit on the first one. Are you kidding me? And it outspeeds me? This is ridiculous. Like, this is straight up ridiculous. Thankfully, a Nuzlocke does not count until, oh my god, I need a crit, and oh my god. I got outsped, and I got a half my health crit on the first turn. This Nuzlocke's already cursed. I'm telling you right now, it's already cursed. Yeah, he's great or what? Thankfully, Nuzlocks don't actually start until we go here. I also should probably put Bulbasaur on my team. I'll edit that in the final video. I'm not going to try to... Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'll do it quick here. We'll put a little image up of Bulbasaur. Here we go. Bulbasaur, our only team member here at the time, so that should be fun. I should probably do this in some form of way, but I don't really care. Let's do a 125 and 125. Alright, Bulbasaur has joined the team. Let's roll. Let's do this. And although he has lost, he got an extra life because a Nuzlocke doesn't count. But I'm already telling you, this Nuzlocke's cursed. It's cursed. I can tell already, man. Oh my god. Just leave me alone, please. Just leave me alone. Leave me and my Bulbasaur to be, as I inherently just hold down the B button even though I can't run whatsoever right now. Oh my god. I just feel at this point I'm wrecked. I'm gonna get wrecked by critical hits. Like, half my health went off to a critical hit to frickin' Angie's Charmander. That's why he's my rival. Because he makes me better, and also he drives me insane. Alright, got some XP. Yay. Should already be level 6, but we're not, because, well, why would we do that when we could lose to a critical hit immediately? It's ridiculous. Alright, I also will be playing the Nuzlocke I'm playing today. I don't want to say it's like hardcore, because I'm it's not that I'm too lazy to look up details. It's more so the fact that I don't want to get finicky with things, so I know the basics. Don't use items. I'm not using items in battle. I will say that. If for some reason we want to play with a cheat code every once in a blue moon, maybe we throw it in. But here we are, already being Professor Oak's lackey. I just want to buy some potions after I get stuck with critical hits for the rest of my life. We got 4 options until we get to Brock of potential catch Pokemon. So we'll see where that's going to go. But here we are doing this here Nuzlocke, going forth and being Professor Oak's lackey, which is always fun. Okay, let's just farm that XP with this level 20, this level 2 Rattata. Get wrecked. Just get wrecked, you stupid rat. Oh my gosh. There we go. Stupid rat done. Victory again. I was robbed of XP by a freaking critical hit on the first play of the game. That's A-okay. That's A-okay, man. Yay! Pokedex time. Yay! I guess if you want to say it, you're not just Oak's lackey. Like, he did just give you a Pokemon, so it's kind of returning the favor. The joke is obviously that you're a lackey, but, you know, we're here. Might as well try some stuff. Go from there. Yay, I have received a Pokédex. Yay. Bum, 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 bum. I will say, if you are streaming this right now, I am going to try to do a regular stream, at least once, twice a week, maybe. I don't know when it's going to be. I'll be frankly honest with you, because we're doing the Wisco Movie Watchers podcast, which is on Spotify and YouTube on our PTE Creative YouTube channel. You can find that as kind of our hub, and doing a lot more video editing, a lot of different stuff. And I'm getting prepared for a lot more of Pokemon content, which is why I am going to this Fire Red playthrough right away. Now, do I have... Alright, so we have our 5 Pokeballs now, which is great. Let's just look at Bulbasaur here. He's healed up. Dope. Then I don't need to talk to my mom. Although my mom is great, but, you know, if it's not necessary and we're trying to play quickly, now let's have some fun and just take the map, simply because I like talking to Daisy. I think she's kind of fun. I do like just the basic humor that you can put in really just a text-based game. When people want to say, oh, what is this game? One of the things I used to do, I'm still part of an after-school program, and I'm glad to be a team member where I am, but I used to run an after-school program. And I would always, yes, I'm so happy it's not the rat. I might actually take Pidgey all the way. So, there's so much text in this game that I would use Pokemon as a way to help kids that were learning how to read. Because I knew for a fact that they were going to be having repetitive words and things that they were struggling with in Pokemon, because I played this game 1,000 times knowing the text. So it was easy to justify that. So this was a nice reading tool for after-school program, which I highly recommend for if you have computer access and an after-school program, which I know this is an extreme niche audience of a niche audience. But if you do, use it to your advantage. And, you know, the kids think, oh, they're just having fun playing Pokemon, which is awesome. And it's a really nice, easy game to get into. It's not a problematic game at all, which is really fun. But here we are. We added a new team member with Pidgey, which is great. Alrighty, Pidgey's name shall be... Oh, boy. This is going to be fun. Pidgey shall be... Cinnamon. Cinnamon the Pidgey has arrived. And now the Nuzlocke is on. And the Nuzlocke is scary. Not necessarily. It doesn't have to be scary. It's just more so the fun of thinking the scares are there. Now, hilariously, I could just sack Pidgey right away if I really felt the need to get some XP. But I'm not going to do that, because I still need to get what was robbed from me in the first battle. Oh, God. God, the crits. The crits, I'm telling you. I should run more. I am so into XP farming that I don't have that instinct in my brain immediately. I do need to get better with that, especially for a Nuzlocke. And I've watched a ton of Nuzlocke footage. I know what I'm doing, but at the same time, I'm also like, maybe we shouldn't do those things. Is it this guy? Yeah, there we go. We'll take that. Thank you for the potion. We'll take that. Alright, and we're moving forward here. We've got our free potion. Fun to have. We are going to run away from this encounter as fast as possible. There we go. We ran away safely. We want as straightforward as a path through some of this grass because we do not want none. My Bulbasaur is not in safe range just yet. A couple more levels, I won't be really frightened by anything here. Viridian Forest can also be a bit of a bitch, not gonna lie, but we're gonna be fine. So everything's gonna be okay. Alrighty, how much money was I given right away? Okay, 3 grand. I have 4 Pokeballs. I have 3 encounters. Route 2, Route 21 or 22, right to the... It's 22, 23, somewhere in there. And then I have Viridian Forest. But I needed a ton of antidotes. Because I do. So I'm going to take like 6 of these. Because I'm not losing a Pokemon to poison. I just refuse to do that. And I'll take 5 potions. That should get me through at least some of the way. And then I will take 4 Pokeballs. Paralysis heal is, I don't think, worthwhile at this time. But, nonetheless, it should be okay. And let's see what we have in store. I'm hoping for a Mankey. That'd be great to have a Mankey here in this first encounter. Just to have another option for Brock. But you never know what you're going to get. Ironically, I did a randomized version of this. There we go. Got the Mankey, which is great. Gotta have Basil here. Take care of business. I almost want to just take it now. Yeah, I think we'll throw one. I think it'll be fine. Come on. Oh my god. Mankey, you little bastard. No, I don't want that. We're tackling. Stay alive. There we go. That's good. Just, when you look like you think you did half your health right away. It ain't fun when you're just like, well, I've possibly missed it here, but ready to go. Ideally, we'd love a Nidoran on Route 2. It'd be great to get a poison type there alongside of Bulbasaur, just to have some more variety. Plus, that ground typing later can always be a super help when we evolve into Nidorino or Nidoking. Or I believe Nidoran is the exclusive pig Pokemon. It's a pig monkey, but we'll take it. All right, and we are going to name Mankey Hamhawk. Why? Because we can. Hamhawk the Mankey has arrived. Yeah, let's have one more battle. Let's have some fun. We're just trying to destroy all humans at this point. I got level 3 Mankey would have been nicer, so I didn't have to do as much. But nonetheless, here we are. And I'm going to have to start XP farming for the other Pokemon. Once I get a grass type move, Brock's Gym is so easy. We can get a lot of free XP there. But do you want to play around in a Nuzlocke that way? It's not always everyone's favorite thing to do. Doesn't bother me in the slightest, but we're going to film and do that. Yo, I can't believe I have clicked the wrong thing. Hi, Ash. Nice to see you. Pokemon games to practice French. So I'm actually catching up on stream right now. Level 4 Mankey would have been even cooler than a level 3 one. But hi, Ash. Nice to see you. And thanks for the text helping me out, because I literally thought I had my my chat up right now. It would be cool. It helps that newer Pokemon just let it language from the start. That's also cool. No fear of Pokemon death. That's hilarious to think that I don't. And then Aliens Reach, thank you. Thank you for letting me know that I've played too many ROM hacks and it's screwed up my brain of what I think is available in Route 2. So Route 2 is going to be real lame. But thank you, Aliens Reach, for doing it. But yeah, clearly, I think I know more than I do. Which happens, which is fine. But we're fine. We're totally fine. We're totally fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, guys. Calm down. Everyone just calm down. Alrighty. Let's move on through. Let's move on through. Now, if anyone in the chat is wondering why chat is not up on screen, this is also going to be put onto the YouTube channel in just kind of more of a straight video format. So that is why I have it as such. So in case anyone's like, oh, why don't you have it? That's the reason. Now I'm going to update it for the video file here quick. So I got to add yield Pidgey. And I got to have Mankey added as well. What? I don't have a Pidgey file already? This is terrible. Terrible. I gotta find one, which is utter garbage. Bulbapedia, here we come. As we get our Pidgey. This is why I don't put this. This is why I don't do things the way I do. You know, it's just why I don't do it. Alrighty, now we gotta go. And because I'm crazy organized on my files, I have to do it this way. So here we go. Pidgey is saved. Now, so I can at the very least put up Pidgey on the current team. So Bulbapedia is goated. You are correct. Alrighty. Oh, come on, stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Should we just leave Pidgey up like this? Just big old Pidgey? That could be fun. That could be really fun. Why wouldn't anyone want that, you know? Why wouldn't anyone want a giant Pidgey up like that? That could be really fun. But Pidgey's here. Rare roll. It's kind of aligned. I don't really care. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Gotta catch an alpha Pidgey. If only there were alphas in this game. It would be so much easier if there were alphas in this game. Because then, at the very least, I wouldn't be driving myself insane on other things. Alright, Bulbapedia, give me a Mankey. Be real cool. Because I need the transparent copy, and I like doing things the way I do it, even though it's not really the easiest thing in the world to do. Well, it's actually, I shouldn't say that. It's easy. But is it what people want to see me do on a stream? Probably not. But I don't really care. So here we are. Mankey! We caught an alpha Mankey. Just don't worry about it, guys. We caught an alpha Mankey. He's legit. It'll be a lot easier end game when I've got a team and I'm just rolling with it immediately. So here we go, Alpha Mankey. Thank you for telling me what Aislin's doing. That's wonderful. Go check out Ace Trainer as she's on a BRB right now. But, you know, it always brings me joy to see what my friends are doing. That's always fun. Alrighty. Our Pokemon are healed. I haven't gone to a trainer battle yet either, but it's A-okay. No, I didn't. What is this sign garbage? I don't want the sign garbage. Alright, so we got ourselves... Look at this team. Look at this team here. Titans of the industry. Basil, the Bulbasaur. Of course, it's a mild nature. That helps me so much. Cinnamon. I didn't even look at its moveset yet. Let's see what Cinnamon has. Straight up tackle. That's it. And Hamhawk has Scratch and Leer. Vital Spirit. That does help a little bit for some other stuff. Never sucks to have that. But now we gotta go by the old creeper who's gonna mansplain things to everybody, thinking the younger generation doesn't know what they're doing, which is always super cool and super fun. Good old Weedle. Or in a video I just watched, Gee Wiener is what they called. Creeper and mansplainer. Yeah. This old man is a creeper. And he's a mansplainer. And this is the only hand-holding that was ever in these games. That's the one thing I'll give it. Even though it's a weird old man who didn't have his coffee, then had his coffee, and all this other garbage. It's the only thing they actually taught you in this game. Along with the TGTV tool that no one has ever used ever in their entire lives. If you use the TGTV tool, if you're out there and you use TGTV, I would love to know why on earth you thought you needed that. Because, granted, I will say this. I played Gen 1 of these games. I didn't actually play Fire Red, Leaf Green until I was an adult. Just a couple years back and started playing them. So I can't say I'm like, oh my god, yes. But, at the same time, even as a kid, there's no chance in hell I would have ever said, you know what I should do? TGTV. It seems like the thing to do. Like, never would have done that. And I could do a rival fight to get some XP, but I want to get some friends up in here ready to roll. So I want to get Pidgey up. I want to get to that level 8 Gust just so I can really get through things. Alright, looks like we're getting a Beedrill. Looks like we're getting a Beedrill. Alrighty. String. Why? 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 Just why? So the nicest way to put it, Weedle looks like it has a bunch of cherries on its body. Granted, others might think they're just straight nipple looking, which I think that says more about someone else than it does me commenting on your needs of that. But at the same time, you know, I think we already have a name for this here Weedle that we're gonna try to catch. Wouldn't suck to have a Beedrill early just to kind of roll through a few things. It would also be interesting. Ooh, critical hit almost cost us, but that's A-okay. Alrighty, let's go to Ye Olde Weeds and do this. Yay! You guys are going to be shocked. We caught a Weedle. And we will name this Weedle Cherry. So it eventually will be Cherry the Kakuna and Cherry the Weedle. So, wins all around for everybody as we do this. And let me guess, I'm sure I don't have... Alright, let's see if I have a Weedle somewhere in here. Nope, naturally didn't pick one there. Tabulbapedia! The funniest part is, because of not streaming in forever, I was just like, oh yeah, I could get to Brock in like 35 minutes. Which is not impossible, but it's also just not doable when A, you play like me, which is inherently slow, and B, you do so trying to catch as many Pokemon as possible. Like, it's just not what happens. So, alright, so we caught this Alpha Weedle right up in this grass. Honestly, he looked this big as it was happening. Just da-dun, 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 da-dun. Big old guy. Just real big old guy. And then he shrunk into a Pokeball and lost all of his intimidating factors. But we have a Weedle on the team now, baby. Let's see here. Can we get another couple bugs to just pick on? That'd be cool. No, okay, that's fine. Cinnamon! Get him, Cinnamon! Get him, girl! Well, that's not cool at all. That's just rude. Basil! Take care of business. Get us some free XP. What is with the crits? This Pidgey's impossible. This Pidgey is invincible. Going back to GoldenEye from 1995. He's invincible. But I am sick and tired of these crits. And now, because that one critical hit I took from the first battle of the entire game, when it wasn't even Nuzlocke rules yet, I'm now petrified of what's going to happen. Get him. Get him, Cinnamon. Alright, Pokemon. Honestly, it's not even worth it at this point. We're going to run to safety. We're just going to run to safety. It's the crit ROM hack, but not crits for you, just to you. Yeah, that wouldn't be shocking. The fact that I got crit on literally the first... I don't know if you guys were here for that, but I got hit in the first hit of the first battle with the rival. I got hit with a crit and it took half my health. And I was like, cool. Well, even if I just spam the attack move, it's not going to be worthwhile. Like, that's awesome. Love that. And then it just kept out. It would hit me after I hit it and then immediately outspeed me for another one. So it's just a real fun time as we went along here. Alright, let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Let's get on up. Let's get our Pidgey to at least level 4 or 5, just for some funsies. And one day I'll get that item too, but not right now. Obviously I would love Pikachu, but I don't know if that's going to happen. But I will say, catching that Weedle I actually think is kind of big, because it does at least give us like a... Because what are your options in Viridian Forest? You got Weedle, Kakuna, Caterpie. I'm sure you can get Metapod in here, and Pikachu. So at least like there's a 20% chance that if we screw it up right away, we could get a Dupe's Claws in there. Nope. All right. Well, all that questioning and all that math was irrelevant because we got Caterpie. So, and that's okay. I'm fine with having some decent bug types to just kind of get us through, knowing full well they're not going to be long-term party members. Unless something crazy happens, I'm not going to probably take Beedrill or Butterfree to the league. Like, let's just be honest here. So, what I can do, though, is use them to chip away at some damage for some other Pokemon, or just have them on the team while they're still pretty useful and they evolve quickly against some lower level stuff. Getting that flying bonus doesn't suck with Butterfree or Beedrill either, so taking on even like a Diglett's Cave area to catch a Diglett doesn't suck long term. Caterpie Worm Pokemon. A Caterpie, you shall be known as... Hello, Chive. Chives the Caterpie. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the team, Chives. Alrighty. So head on over to the stream. Update this here bad boys here. Of course, I don't have that one either, which is garbage. So, ye old Wikipedia. Here we go. Like, gotta love that. And it's also not even like super productive because to just not waste time, I'm not rearranging the name either. So I'm kind of just like, okay, cool. So if I just type in Caterpie, oh yeah, it was an alpha Caterpie, guys, by the way. Big old alpha. Transform you. 125. Cool. And now we have Caterpie on the team. Now let's be honest. Maybe two of these guys actually make it to the end game. But nonetheless, we're here, ready to roll. We'll take some free victories because of string shot and other stuff. We'll take the extra XP that Viridian Forest will give us. Caterpie, what are you doing? Name of the game is don't do that. It's just not cool. Don't do it. Don't use tackle. There we go. There we go, Caterpie. You got the message. You got the message. We like that. We like that. Here we go, Cinnamon. Should pull up a hidden items portion as well. Gotta love that. Nice to have the hidden items up where we need them. Doesn't suck to have that on. Dude, Weedle. It's not cool, bro. It's not cute. It's not cute. It's not cute. Yeah, I guess let's take Hamhawk here. I think I got maybe 5-10 minutes left in this stream before I got to get ready for ye old work, but we will take it. Dude, enough with the poison sting. Enough with the poison sting, Weedle. Use your stupid string shot move. That's all you were supposed to do. And that's why I bought a bunch of antidote. Alright, let's just keep divvying up this level 4 Weedle's Poison Sting garbage. Straight trash, homie. Yay, Cinnamon's still level 4. Let's go. We love that. Alrighty, I go straight to yield antidote. Antidote on Hamhawk. Cool. Do I want to use a poison? Do I... Yeah, one bad crit, and I'll be pissed to lose a Pokemon I actually might want. So we'll take Pidgey here and go with it and just see where it goes. Alright, level 3 Caterpie, which is nice. I gotta get to like level like 6, 7. The kids I work with would be very upset if I didn't do that, even though I just hate myself that I did that. So, God, what is... I'm getting outsped by a Caterpie on multiple occasions. I know it used String Shot, but it shouldn't be that much. Like, come on. However, Caterpie, thank you for getting the message that it's just supposed to be String Shot the whole time. Right as I said that. Right as I give you credit. You gotta do something like that. Thank you. Thank you. Please, go away. You dumb Pokemon. Yeah, I found an antidote. Who would have thought it was possible, guys? Now, I will say, there's a way to get through some of these these trainer battles. I really don't like doing that early on because your risk reward factor is so low that, I mean, I just got a team of 5. And to be honest, these are mostly fodder in case something bad were to happen in a battle. I'll send it out just to lose. Right? That's all it is. I think I can take one more. Yeah, I can take one more. It's fine. There we go. I'm hurt by poison. Oh, not hurt by... Cool. Yeah, sand attack. We'll take that. Level 5. I'll take that. Go here. We'll use our freebie right away. Level 5 Caterpie. That would have been a nice little catch to have here. How am I missing? How am I missing? Alright, let's go over to Basil. Rack it up. Just rack it up. Let's be honest, I'm going to probably just go straight back to Viridian City and heal up, which is fine, and go from there. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, another potion, which is nice. Let's farm just a hair more. I think we can get another one. Oh, Weedle. Why has it gotta be Weedle? So it's pretty much we spam we spam the attack move if it goes String Shot. If it doesn't go String Shot, we're screwed. But we're playing with fire here with Cinnamon, and that's okay. So we go over to Basil here. Alright, String Shot, whatever, not a big deal. Obnoxious, but whatever. Really obnoxious, but whatever. Crit! And I missed? Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me right now. Alright, I guess. Cool. And now I've done so much to try to get this Pokemon down that I'm just going to... I refuse to lose the XP. because I'm so mad and so frustrated. I'm like, no, I will get the XP for this stupid Weedle, whether it's the last thing I do or not. I don't care. So now we will just keep having 1 and 2 damage point battles between Weedles because I don't care whatsoever. Yeah, you string shot. I don't care. We're just gonna keep doing this. We're just gonna keep doing this. And this is exactly why Nuzlocke's bothered me, because I would just used a potion and finished it. But no. No. And could I run away? Of course I could run away. But that's irrelevant. It's the principle. This stupid little fuzzy guy decided that he wanted to piss me off, so now he must die. That's the way the world works in a Pokemon Nuzlocke. Doesn't everybody know that? Thank you, finally! As we get like 4 XP. 9, cool. Wow. Just sadness. Just sadness abounds. 1 crit though, that's garbage. Okay. Alrighty, back to Viridian City. We're on the road to Viridian City. Copyright not involved. Anyone else remember that song from the anime? I've actually listened to that soundtrack 1,000 times, even though I didn't really watch the anime as a kid. But I do love the soundtrack, and it gets me going for some research purposes and other stuff when I'm doing stuff for the channel. So gotta listen up and have some fun with it, right? So is the move? We're gonna be ending stream here, which I appreciate anyone who's tuned in, guys. I appreciate it. Just wanted to do a quick one before I went to work. So I knew I had to start, otherwise I wouldn't start. I think the move is just look for Caterpie. Caterpie or Metapod. Just do that. And that's it. If it's a Weedle, just run away. That's probably the move. But that will be our strat here for the time being. But thank you guys so much for watching or listening or doing whatever you're doing out in the world. If you're tuning in for Twitch, it's super cool and fun for you to do that. So thank you. It's appreciated. And yeah, hopefully by next time, we'll just go Decimate with Brock. And I know I'm playing a lot more careful than people would really like, and so I do understand the frustration here. But that will do it here, folks, for the stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. But let's call it a day here on the stream. So yeah. Peace, guys.